Yeah, 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 I can relate. There's so many miles, so many bills, but how many plates? I got 50 on me, but that ain't gon' give me all of the states. No, I ain't take K, but I swear that it feel like I'm doing a race. Hey, do you relate?
I can relate. I'm pulling my weight and I'm making it happen, I'm making it shake. I'm not juvenile, I don't want kids, yeah, I do not play. Cause I don't like games, I've been on my grind, I don't need a break.
Yeah,
hey, do you relate?
Yeah, cause I can relate. I gotta make double and fries, but really I wanted a steak. That extra 1050 I'm saving, I'm putting that bitch in the safe. I'm lying for real, I'm hitting my plug, I'm getting the eighth. I know you relate,
I can relate. I bought the bottle, hit it for throttle, can't feel my face. He want my time, he want my number, I gave him a fake. Gave him a smile, he swapping his card, he taking the bait. Hey, do you relate?
Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate?
I can relate, I can relate.
Hey, do you relate?
I can relate, I can relate.
Hey, do you relate?
Yeah, I can relate, yeah, I can relate.
Hey, do you relate?
I can relate, I can relate.
Hey y'all.
What's up?
It's another day. Specifically today is Domingo for us. And it's, what's Monday in Spanish?
Lunes. Yeah.
Lunes?
Yeah. Like Lunes, I think. Yeah.
Is the L silent?
No.
Silent?
No.
Okay.
L's not silent. It's two L's is when they start doing weird stuff. Like
When you silent or J or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work on my Spanish.
Yeah. She's cute.
I've been trying to work on my Spanish all week. I actually changed my phone settings to Spanish.
Oh, really?
So yeah. Because I was looking on this what was I doing? I was like looking to see like I wonder if there's like courses where people just go and learn different languages because I want to learn Spanish fluently. I want to learn like French and different stuff. And then I Googled and someone was like, just change your phone settings. It'll help you notice little words. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
I like that.
I used to have when I was like learning Spanish and stuff, like my Facebook was in Spanish and shit.
How fluent do you feel?
I feel like first of all, if someone's speaking in Spanish to me, they would have to do it slow. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like they would have to do it slowly. They would have to do it slowly. And then even then, I would instinctually want to respond in English because I understand what you're saying. But if I try to string some shit together, it's going to take me a minute.
That's what it started to get like.
Yeah, you know. But and I can definitely read it much better. But yeah, definitely elementary level kind of.
Period.
It's like I think I have enough knowledge of like the way the language is structured to put shit together. So I feel more comfortable that way. But just going up and talking to somebody in Spanish, like, yeah, girl, what's the tea? I just, But if something happened, we was in apocalypse and you need a translator, I could do that.
Oh shit! Period. Wow, I'm yawning. Did you yawn? Oh my god!
Oh
conspiracy.
wait! Oh my god! This.
Okay, we jumped in. How was your week?
My week was a little annoying as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. It was a difficult week for me. To do anything, to do any work, it was hard. When I tell you, especially at the beginning of this week, and the pollen kicked my ass in the face.
Oh my god!
The pollen was just like, you need to rearrange your whole entire life and take some allergy pills, bitch. So yeah, the tree sperm was fucking with me.
Not the tree sperm. I used to have like issues with allergy lately. I don't know. Like this season has been cool. I'm very shocked. But I also had is that so crazy how sometimes we be in sync? Because I feel like I had like a very like stressful week, bitch. I was walking around acting like the Hulk, bitch. I was walking around acting like A-Train. I literally kept joking like A-Train from The Boys. I was like, bitch, I feel like A-Train. Like I could run through somebody right now, bitch. Like I was just like, it was just a lot. But you know what? We're about to have a good week, a good day, a good time. Content corner. Yeah. Okay, so for my content corner today, I want to talk about a up-and-coming icon in the music industry by the name of Doechii. Doechii. Everyone get on your motherfucking Instagrams and type in Doechii. It's Doechii. She is
Doechii with 2
phenomenal. The
eyes.
one and only Swamp Princess, Miss Doechii,
Mm-hmm.
has a brand new single called Crazy. And she's a revolutionary bitch.
Yeah, like she just has it. She just has
She
it.
just fucking has it. She just has it. So if you don't know Doechii, she's been like making some songs for some years now.
Yes.
I feel like most notable is probably her single with Isaiah Rashad that's out, like, is popping on
Oh
TikTok.
shit. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was
This one,
this crazy is driving me crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it's driving me crazy. Please, y'all, go check out the video. So, long story short, the video is incredible. The song is incredible. Doechii's an incredible artist, but of course, YouTube is banning it because of the nudity. And when I say nudity, I mean,
you know what? From what I could see, YouTube is not really banning it, but they're like banning it from being in people's recommended. So it's making it difficult to find and banning it from trending. And Doechii said that she thought it was going to be the nudity that. Well, she implied that she is like was surprised that it wasn't the nudity that was fucked up.
That's
but
right. It was violence.
There was the violence, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a lot of people, I think from what I showed you, remember, a lot of people were just like bring up other like big artists' videos and all the violence that's in them. And they're like,
Cardi B press.
Interesting. Yeah, Childish Gambino, that one.
Gambino, This Is America.
Yes. And they're like, interesting. Yep. But that's just how politics goes in the industry.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. So that's why we got to run them numbers up.
Sure do.
Until we can get crazy and break into the fucking headquarters of all these corporations. Oh my God, that would be such a good. That would be such a good like short series.
Video. Oh shit. Okay, I was thinking music video. Like we just marching in these hoes and be like,
oh, that too.
Oh
my God, just going to each CEO
and
just like cracking the code. But here's the twist: is like every company, like these big companies, there's some corrupt shit going on from some angle. So it's like each company will have their own little corruption. Like Facebook is stealing from, I don't know, some community here, and then YouTube is right. YouTube is like trafficking. I don't know, child, just something crazy. And then we go up in there and just. Anyways, wow, not us writing a script.
A music video treatment right here. Period.
Okay. But yes, y'all, please check out Doechii's new single, Crazy. It's amazing. We got to get those numbers up because just because it's not on the recommended don't mean I ain't going to recommend it.
Exactly, bitch. Period.
So, yeah. That's mine. Just check out Doechii.
I love that.
What about you?
I love that. So my content coverage is it's not real quick, honestly. But it's a tweet that I saw in a string of, like in a thread of tweets. It was about like hookup culture, I guess. And one of the tweets said, all hookup culture is doing is obstructing the process of emotional connection in humanity. And I just thought that shit was so dumb.
What? Wait, can you say
exactly? So they're saying that all hookup culture is doing is obstructing. So like, so it's preventing people from processing emotional human connection, like in all of humanity. That's what they're saying. And I'm like,
what?
I think I have so many problems with this. The first thing is like, I don't even like hookup culture. I think is such a interesting word, like phrase, because I'm like, what does that actually mean?
Is that even a thing?
Yeah, like what does that mean? Like if I want to have sex, or if I want to mess around with somebody and they want to mess around with me, then we mess around. Like is that a culture behind that? Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Is there like a limit? Like if I do it today and I do it 3 months from now, is that still part of the
hookup
same
culture, or is it like because if I want to do something,
what's the ramification
Yeah. So I think that's the first thing that's weird. I mean, I know people you can get into a whole discussion, but then you're saying that hooking up is obstructing the process of emotional connection in humanity. I feel like if a couple of nuts prevent you from emotionally connecting with another human being, you got other things to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I agree. I think that like the thing is, I feel like hooking up, sex, and emotions, like they all look different for different people. Some people literally go into having sex fully thinking about their emotions and fully like, dickmatized or
Yeah.
vaginamatized. And then other people are like, girl, we just, and then it could be 50-50. Like it's so many,
Yes.
like,
Which is why
it's just so subjective.
Exactly. Which is why I don't like the blanket statements of like,
Yeah,
if you do this and you're
humanity
hooking
is.
up, you don't know how to connect emotionally. It's like, okay, but some of us know certain people who waited until they, were completely married or whatever to bust one nut, and they don't have good emotional
Oh my God.
connections.
Low key, they be a little worse.
Right. So it's
sometimes.
like, I don't
No
get
shade,
that.
sorry.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
That's weird. It just sounds like the person who said that, it sounds like their wife has been monitoring their phone and monitor everything, and they want to get some more, some vagina, some vagina. I don't know, but like they want to get in something and can't do it.
Vagina, I've never heard of that before, but I guess I'm gonna have to start using
Vagina. So today on the show, I feel like we're about to talk about a really cool topic.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how we could kind of connect how these all are connected, and maybe we should kind of explore that a little more. But we wanted to talk about just like space, the universe,
Yes.
and the science around it. Because how come as people, when do it become?
Sorry.
It's
real quick.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
Sorry, you're gonna have to edit this, but you can see my sound and stuff coming through, like it's definitely being recorded. I just want to make sure because.
Say something.
Hey.
I just saw it and then it just disappeared.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, as long as you can see it going up to the.
My dumb ass. I think it disappeared because you stopped talking. Okay, yeah. Now I see it. Okay, period.
Okay.
I'm a dumb
That
ass.
shit is funny as fuck.
Ooh, bitch, I might keep that in.
That shit was funny.
I'm stupid as hell.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I just saw it. I was like, wait, what happened to it? It disappeared.
Please, bitch. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. We were okay. So you say how we're gonna tie all these topics together. Now, what are we discussing today on the pod?
So I guess from the only thing I wanted to add into space is the science connection behind the weird things to be happening. Like, I love a little Mandela effect moment and stuff like that. So,
yes, you do.
So I was thinking like, yo, when we yawn, how come often animals and people will have that same reaction of yawning?
That shit is
and
crazy.
How that ties into,
Yeah, I think there's so many things that like, because if you say this shit, then people are gonna be like, "Oh, girl," but I just think there's things about the universe that we live in that we don't understand, and it's like. But yawning is definitely, I feel like, one of them, and even scientists be trying to do that shit. Like, why is it that when you're talking about yawning or when you see someone yawn, that's contagious? Like, why is it?
It's contagious as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, are you making me tired?
And the weird part is sometimes I will take a breath in to start yawning. And then I would like be in a mall or something, or even in a room with somebody, and I look over. I didn't even know they were yawning, and they're fully finishing.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like, and see, that's why my brain be like, bitch, is that some type of connection to time? Like, like, I don't know. That's so creepy to me.
Okay. This is just real quick Google. Taken together, experts believe that contagious yawning may be a social communication tool specific to higher order animals. In the context of the brain cooling theory of yawning, perhaps yawning evolved to become contagious as a means to increase the cognitive performance and vigilance of people within a group. So, I mean, they're saying like.
So I saw a video earlier because I'm such like when ASAP Science on YouTube.
Yes.
We be talking about ASAP Science. I like it because they give you a visual and vocal quick representation of like what they're trying to say, and
Mhm.
you just kind of get it. So for me, the video that I watched, it was literally the same thing. Like when you read that, I understood it because of the video I watched, and it's literally saying the brain naturally gets hot, and when you're sleepy
Oh.
and you yawning is a form to like increase blood flow to cool the brain down. So every time you yawn, you're actually calming yourself down. And the connection to other people is, the theory is that it's based on like empathy. So if you're empathetic, like the empathy to each other, like even animals, they say that dogs scientifically proven to yawn more after their owner than a random stranger. Because they're like, and I'm like, what does that like? Empathy.
See,
It's such a weird thing because like,
okay,
what you
because
about to say?
no, because it says as for yawn contagion, it may be related to a phenomenon called social mirroring, where organisms imitate the actions of others. Other behaviors fall into this category, such as scratching, leg crossing, and laughing.
Mm.
But I definitely can pick up on the laughing
Oh
because I
yeah,
was doing that
absolutely.
shit.
Half the time.
I remember when I was really really young, sitting in front of a TV watching shit, and people are laughing, and my parents were laughing, but I'm young and I don't really understand
Mm-hmm.
what's going on a grown up ass show. But if they
Yeah,
laughing, I'm gonna laugh. And
you
then
gonna laugh.
I remember my mom was like laughing like, "What are you laughing? You don't even know what they saying. You don't know what they talking about." But
But
I
it
mean, if
feels
it's
just as
funny,
funny to you.
yeah, y'all hoes laughing, so
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
laugh.
that's crazy because a lot of times I will laugh if I hear someone telling a joke or telling a story about something I don't know, and once I hear them laugh, I'm like, oh, they have a. I was always breaking it down to, oh, they have a funny laugh. No, you're laughing because I'm social mirroring, and my body is funny. Like y'all laughing, so bitch,
So
I
what's
may not
funny?
fully get it, but bitch, it feels just as funny in a weird way.
Especially if you're like on autopilot mentally and just like halfway in a conversation and somebody start laughing, you're just like, ha, ha, ha. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
It's like shit you don't even realize.
yeah, and they also say like, you know when you do that big ass like inhale or whatever, when you yawn, they say that could be like it could be like a special type of respiration when like I don't know. They talking about carbon monoxide and all that shit. Carbon dioxide.
Oh,
Sorry, not
girl,
monoxide. Ooh, monoxide.
that's a sickening drag name.
Oh yes.
Carbon. No, that's actually horrible. Never mind. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like something about that to me just ties in with time and space, and we could do a whole episode on religion, child, and God and stuff. But so I don't want to make this about that. But I did the science of it, the complete like non-biased science of the theory of is there a God, and just the relation to science period. One thing that I found was really cool was they were just talking about like space and the creation of the universe, and it was basically how can I say this easily, because bitch, it's numbers, it's math, it's pie charts, it's graphs, it just hurts my head. But it's basically like the idea that a God doesn't exist, the idea that a God exists, or the idea that many gods exist, and which one of those three have the highest proper probability.
Who-
Um, it's the one with the most gods, which also ties into the idea of us being a simulation, which they go under the same like category. So it's like this whole thing. Basically, they were just trying to say that the odds that that life is an experiment or a simulation by other humans who have the technology from many and multiple gods, like some fucking Marvel shit, like or some fucking.
I think that the need to create the idea of gods is probably very human, or it's probably just specific to humanity. Because I'm just like, the fact that you even asking like gods or no gods, like like why is that even a constant? Like what did you see in the universe outside makes you think that a bigger being with human attributes? I just feel like I don't know. I think that I've always thought that about like that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing, is that it was just so narcissistic of human beings to need a human like thing. I don't know. I did. Bitch, you gonna get me started.
No. Well, see, I guess that's kind of part of it too, because it also it's all based on interpretation. So even when you say like human like thing, that is so human for
Yeah,
like people to do.
because
When the idea should not even be that. It should.
That's what I'm saying. Like
there should be no face and features to
exactly to this. Like,
so
why would an all powerful thing need to represent itself in this way, even a humanoid way?
Yeah.
Like, I think that it's just very human to make sense. But that's just
I agree. I agree because I just think that instead of like instead of like learning and kind of like figuring out about stuff as humans, like we like need it now. Like we need like
that's exactly it.
What is it now? Like what is it? Right the fuck now. Instead of kind of figuring out. So that's why. And my question is, I'm like, okay, they say that there's multiple universes, right? Like, how fucking many? That's really the question.
That's what I always have thought about that shit. And I'm just like, what if it's something where it's not even, like it's something that did not have to be created, like time. Like you don't create time. It just is. So I'm just like, what if that's what the universe is? It's not like it needed a creation or I don't know. It just is. But then people use that logic and be like, "Oh, well, that's how I feel about God." I'm like, "That's cute for you," but that, like I said, for me personally, I'm just like, girl, when I pour whatever, like baking soda, vinegar, bitch, I know what happens, bitch. I don't have like that's.
I think the mystery of it all in the universe and just like space and the mass of it. I think the mystery is like it's like the truth is, and I think I would personally say, okay, maybe that's not fact. I think that we can only comprehend so much. We can comprehend that if something has a start, it has an end.
Yeah.
So if we're somewhere in the middle, the beginning, or wherever, we like, don't know.
So where the fuck
we're like, well, how did it start? Yeah. So I think I understand the curiosity and just like the understanding of the questions, and people, take it different ways. You either don't have to worry about it. People, you go towards religion. Some people just go towards spirituality. Some people go towards like crystals and planet alignments and things like that. So it just kind of depends on what you use, what you're like, what makes you feel comfortable in understanding the start, quote unquote, because I think that even if it's not something that has like people like anxious, I think that everyone has thought like, where did this come from?
I would just,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I would love to like go back billions of years, just to see like, okay, so what was T? Like, what was T? Like, why do you need all these fucking planets and galaxies spinning around? Like, what happened?
Yeah. If I was a dinosaur, I would be a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Bitch, I would be like, hey, girl. Like, and then we all look and be like, oh, bitch, what is that? Girl? It's right up there. What is that?
That shit
really bright, bitch. Down.
I want, bitch, if it was dinosaurs, bitch, we would probably have been partying when the asteroid was coming down, bitch. So maybe we had a good time.
Oh, literally, right? Yeah. Lives, oh my god, and that would have been so sick.
Imagine a T-Rex Vogan, bitch.
Bitch, not them little hands on the side, just like,
God, bitch.
Yes,
God.
Wow, that's sickening.
One of the reasons why I like space so much is because when I feel like life is just throwing a whole bunch of crazy shit at me, and I'm just like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I can literally pop on a video on YouTube that's going to teach me about how it's going to take light 100,000 years to reach from one side of the galaxy to the other. Our galaxy, 100,000 years for light to travel.
Damn.
That's how light. And the speed of light. That light takes 100,000 years to travel from one side of it to the other of our own galaxy.
Okay, I'm about to ask a lot of potentially dumb questions. Is the sun is in the middle of all the planets, right?
Yes. So the sun is the center. Yeah, the sun is the center of our solar system. Even though, bitch, them girls thought that the earth was the center of the fucking, I don't know if it was the solar system or our universe, bitch. And the church was upholding that shit too, bitch. They was mad as fuck when they came in there talking about the sun was the center, bitch. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, Lord. There's like, there's no way.
Yeah. So that's why this child... I just be like, girl, science, because you don't know what these girls talk about. But so the sun's sitting right there, the sun, and the sun is sitting, at the, I don't say outer, but she's kind of close to the edge when you talk about the galaxy, and at the center of the galaxy is a black hole. Huh? What?
You said the edge. I said of glory.
I'm on the edge.
Of glory hole.
Yes.
But whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so another dumb question. If the sun is in the center, I remember when I was in school, you see all the planets in a row, and then you make the little solar system out of the little foam ball and da-da-da-da. So if the planets are in a line, like they're spaced out, right? But the planets is moving away from each other? Like, are they moving differently, or we're not always in alignment as planets, right?
Absolutely not.
You see what I'm saying?
No, they definitely simplify the fuck out them shits in them diagrams, bitch. And they make it seem like it's lined up easy. Like Mercury goes around the sun fast as fuck, and then these other planets take hundreds of years to circle this fucking shit once, I think. So it's like, it just depends on how close you are and how fast the orbit is. So they all be doing different shit. And that's why you talk about launching space probes and shit. They have to be so specific with the paths that they take, because gravity from one planet can fuck up the entire shit. You know what I mean? It just shit. So everything is moving just. It's crazy.
All over the place, just everywhere.
Yes, and that's why.
What if there was a soup?
And then what if there was what?
No, because I was just going to ask, what if there was superheroes that was named after each planet? But like they had the ability of each planet, because you said Mercury goes really fast because Mercury's hella hot.
Yeah, Mercury's.
That would be cool. Like, I'm shocked that they haven't done that.
Mercury it goes fastest. Well, travels fast as fuck around the sun because she's the closest one. But that bitch she hot. But Venus is hot as fuck too.
Oh, Venus is Venus after Mercury?
Yeah.
So it's basically all like the order is just saying its distance to the sun.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, period.
Like,
period,
I forget.
Period. Are we like bitch, I gotta pull up
like
a
93 million miles away. So even at that distance, that's why I'd be like, damn, bitch, that bitch is 93 million miles away. She be hot as fuck.
Bitch, when I'm in the middle of Piedmont Park in the summertime, bitch, she feel like she's standing next to me.
Exactly. Like, she's hot as fuck. So yeah, that's but 90. Okay, so we're 93 million miles away. If the sun disappeared, we would not know for 8 minutes. The reason we would not know.
Excuse me?
The reason we would not know is because light takes 8 minutes to travel from the sun to the Earth.
Holy shit.
That's how far away we are. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? If the sun just vanished, the light would, I don't know if that makes sense, but.
No, that's cool as fuck. We would still be sitting here like,
we wouldn't know.
Unless that bitch come back by 7 minutes and 59 seconds, we would be fucking. So what would happen if it did do that? Would we instantly just like crash into other planets? Is that like?
Well,
I mean, I guess gravity still exists.
Well, I mean, we would be. Okay, so think of the sun like think of like a pole with a string attached, like with, you know what I mean, with balls, a string attached. You throw that shit.
A pole with balls.
A pole with
that's
balls.
Easy for me to think about.
How do I think? Okay, but like
you talking about like a tether ball where it's like a pole and it's
like swinging around.
And you hit it and it keeps coming back around.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So remove that pole. And that ball would just go out into the distance.
Oh, shit.
So that's what the sun is. The sun holds the solar system together. It's so big. Yes, it's like 99% of the mass of the solar system. The shit makes up the entire. Like, it holds. It's what holds the planets. So if the sun disappears, it's all flying. It's like as if the anchor has gone. So the planets are flying out in different directions. And we're going to be in the cold darkness for until humanity dies. That's it. Wow.
We'll be in the cold darkness without that anchor. And make sure you use anchor to unplane.
Oh, period.
No, but I don't know why the thought of us like literally the sun disappearing and then the whole earth just moving like hella fucking fast.
We would spin and just...
I don't know why. We will all be like, it's so terrifying that my brain can't even comprehend what that would even be like. So I can laugh at it, but that shit is crazy.
It would be terrifying. We would. I think the only way we would possibly survive, because we would just freeze. The planet would just freeze over, and then we just. I mean, no atmosphere. Like, I think the only way we survive is like underground.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Because we be like, I guess, closer to the core of the earth.
Yeah, we just away from all that bullshit. It would be bad. It would be
Yeah.
bad. No light,
Yo,
nothing. So
that shit is terrifying. Yeah, I don't even like when it get dark, period,
me
child.
neither.
I was literally last night, I was like, why it gotta be dark? Like, cause I was driving and it was late, and I was like, girl, bitch, I drive 5-10 minutes one direction, bitch. I'm in the hood. So I'm just like, girl, where's the sun?
There's some planets
Like-
that are like what you call tidally locked. So that means they're not spinning like how our Earth is, and that causes the
Okay.
night and day. So one side of the planet is facing its star at all times. So that means it's daylight every single day on that planet.
Holy shit!
On one side.
Isn't there a country that has like the least sunlight or the most sunlight?
Oh my God, yes.
Or something like that?
It's at the
Let me see real quick.
I think it's at the poles. I think it's at
The
either
North and South Poles?
Alaska, one of them places in like really north. It's just the way that the sunlight comes in.
Let me see, which continent gets the most light? According to the World Sunshine Map, Africa receives many more hours of bright sunshine during the course of the year than any other continent on Earth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that the
Many of
equator?
the sunniest places on the planet lie there despite the large solar potential. Okay, wow.
Mhm.
Wow. I mean, Africa really is the center of fucking life.
Yeah. We know we been
I'm so happy. We been new. Yeah, we been new. Wow. That just made me feel even more powerful to be black.
Yeah.
This is a little sidebar, but I was just watching something and it just left my head as soon as it came in. What was I about to say? It was in relation to this a little bit.
Was it the ASAP Science YouTube stuff that you was talking about?
Oh yes, it was just going back to the science thing. It's just like the science of being gay.
Oh.
And and it was just talking about like just genetics and stuff like that. And then long story short, this is a very like blanket statement,
Mhm.
but you have to like go watch the video. Maybe I'll share a link or something. I don't know, y'all, but like the ASAP Science video on like the genes and what it takes to be gay. Basically, the math came down to homosexual men versus like heterosexual men are just literally scientifically like morally better, and then like intelligent and just like aware. Like it was like a literal science, like when they broke it down by studies, and I'm just like, that is sickening.
I mean, I would not be surprised about that. I feel like when you like exist on the fringes or you have to navigate certain things, like you just simply have to be more aware of things.
Yep.
You know, like
Yep. It's almost like, you know, because it's like we all kind of have said it at one point, or like it'd be like, well, you know, I'm gay, so like, you know, I can understand the girl side and I can understand the boy side, because basically that's what the science is like elaborates on. And I just think that's kind of fucking cool. Like, I don't know.
I thought that was cool too.
Like, that's really cool.
And then to know about like two-spirited people from the Native American culture and how they like queers were respected and revered because they were seen as existing in both worlds and da 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 da. And like, I'm like, why y'all hate us so much? Why y'all hate us so much?
Why y'all had to come and fuck it up?
We so legendary.
Well, I think it's all tied to fear. I think that people have to have these laws to follow because they don't know how the fuck they got here the same way we don't. So because of that, they're like, okay, well, girl, this is what they said I got to do. So like, this is law, bitch. This is it. This came before me. I don't know. And then they take that and then they say, oh, you go against my laws. And it's like, girl, hold on now.
Yeah.
Because don't make you start thinking about them laws.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
It's just, it don't make no sense. So, and I feel like they understand that and they know that. And like you said, it's just a fear of the unknown or fear of like you just don't have no experience with people like who are queer or whatever. But it's like you're letting that fear turn into fucking violence. And it's like at that point, it's time to fuck you up.
Yeah. You're right. Something's going on with that. Yeah. That shit is crazy. Are we the only planet? Other planets be having multiple moons, right?
Yeah.
I remember something like that.
Saturn, Jupiter has a whole lot because it has Jupiter actually, because of its gravity, they say that we have Jupiter to thank for a bunch of asteroids not fucking us up because Jupiter will
Oh
take them
shit.
shits and toss them, So, but Jupiter has a whole lot of moons.
Oh.
Yeah, Jupiter, Pluto has a moon. Yeah, a whole bunch of moons. Whole bunch of moons. There are a whole bunch of like exoplanets too.
We're closest to Mars, right?
Yeah, we're close.
Is that why niggas want to go there so bad?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why niggas want to go there and not. In my opinion, I think they need to learn how to fucking do some shit on the moon first. Like set up a base on the moon, so at least you can, y'all can use that as a gas station, so y'all can head to Mars. You see what I'm saying? Like,
bitch, we can't even protect our ozone layer.
exactly.
We over here trying
like,
to.
we trying to go to Mars and shit. I don't understand. Like Mars is. She's really pretty. She's really that girl, but she is a desert. She like everything else. I think if we master the moon, like if we know how to set up a base and operate shit on the moon, I think it would be easier to do it on Mars. But child, I mean, who am I?
I remember back in like 2010, 2011, 2012, something like that. One of my friends had signed up for some alleged like moon exploration thing.
Oh, really?
For 2 years, and this is like muddy in my brain, but I just remember it was like, in the year blah blah blah. Funny enough, I feel like it was supposed to be around this time allegedly, and I heard somebody else bring it back up recently. I would have to like Google it to like look at it, but they were just talking about like, I guess like you go live on, like they pay you to live in a spaceship on the moon for like a certain amount of time. I don't know how true that was though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it'd be so many forums and shit.
I've also heard of like a one-way trip to Mars kind of thing that people are trying to sign up for. I don't know, how successful that shit is going to be.
Yeah.
But it like people were signing up with the understanding that they were not going to be coming back to Earth. And I'm just like, girl,
oh wow,
absolutely not. Because when I want to go to the goddamn gay bar, bitch, where the fuck are we going to go at, bitch?
Oh my God. Not you being the owner, the security, the
bitch,
club attendees, the DJ.
Home. Bitch, I got to figure out the name, bitch. What is it?
Oh my God.
Club Aries or something? Because
Wait,
Aries,
okay.
Is Aries Mars? Right. Yeah, right.
Okay, because probably, bitch, don't get me the line, because I'd be over here making stuff up.
Let me see. Aries, Mars. Yeah, Aries, Mars. The nearest counterpart of Aries among the Roman gods is Mars.
Oh, it's Aries then,
Yeah. Okay. Club Aries, bitch.
Welcome
to Club Aries.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So dry. The air's so dry in here. What we got to drink? Wait, there's water and air on Mars?
So I think there's like ice. There's like ice. But I don't know. Like they got a bunch of rovers and shit up there, girl. They doing their thing. I'm not sure. I'm sure there is water. There's water on the moon, but they were comparing it to the Sahara, and there were like 100 times less water on the moon than in the Sahara. So it's like there's water particles there. You know what I mean? But we're talking about water in the sense of like how we're
trying to see how long the water could.
Yeah. But there's ice. Like there's ice and shit. But as far as the atmosphere in Mars, like you ain't trying to breathe that shit. I don't know what it's made out of specifically. But
exactly. We don't know, bitch. We can't even. Let me tell you something. These trees be nutting on us, and we can't even handle that here. So, bitch, we don't know their trees might be acid to our skin if they even have any. Like that shit's crazy. Is Mars?
What?
Is Mars closer to the sun, or is it further from the sun?
It's further.
Okay.
Yeah, it's further.
That would make sense. It's like, bitch, why would you go towards the beaming ball of flaming fire?
No. It's let me see. Oh, child. 95% carbon dioxide. So
95% carbon. Damn.
Mars' atmosphere is 95% what we breathe out.
That's like literally sucking the life out of you.
Yes, exactly. Like, and then we ain't talking about atmospheric pressure to keep your body together. To keep your body together, pressure, temperature, like it's just.
Imagine like literally opening the spaceship and then like the gravity is so fucking strong on Mars that you get sucked out, bitch, and just splat into the ground, bitch.
And like pressure also keeps like elements together. So even if it's not hot, if there's no pressure to keep the water together, it's gonna start boiling. So it's like you're gonna be
So we could literally be bubbling and deforming.
yes, in space.
Oh my
without a
God.
suit.
That is
Terrifying.
that's giving me Infinity Stone
Yes.
Thanos touch.
Terrifying.
Like if Thanos touch you with all them stones, bitch,
You're
you just
done.
like,
You're done.
oh my God.
But I don't
That's
know. That's
fucking
why I like
crazy.
space, because it's just like, wow, like we're just literally floating in nothing. We're just floating around, spinning around.
How long does it take a rover to get, like, when did they launch them rovers out to Mars? Do you know how many years it take for it to get?
I'm not sure. But in
'Cause
most cases with those type of rovers, they take years. The rockets, the missions, they take years. Let me see. How long does 7 months? So
that's, yeah.
So
Wow.
a lot of times they have, because they can't just, if Earth is here, Mars is here, they can't just like shoot it straight shot. They have to like get the rocket into, or get the spacecraft into orbit so that Earth's or whatever's gravity can help it attain the speed that it needs, and then you gradually get there. So even getting to these places is crazy as fuck.
God damn, that is wild. That's wild. So obviously, no, we had a man on the moon. We ain't had a man on Mars, but we had rovers touch down on Mars. Wow.
I don't think it'll be long.
That is so crazy.
Till somebody gets there. But I mean, you're talking about 7 months in a fucking, a capsule.
7 months of food. Like, how do you
like?
Can you use a microwave on?
I mean, I'm sure they have all types of like tech on there and shit, but it's just like, it's 7 months. Like,
yeah. It better be big as fuck. It better be, bitch. It better be the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, bitch, it better be. I mean, rooms on rooms on rooms.
But that's the thing. They know it's not, and so like they would have to really take. You can send four astronauts in a little capsule together. They're gonna kill each other by 7 months. You know what I mean?
7 months. That is depressing, bitch.
Nothing but blackness,
girl. That's a pandemic in itself, ho. That's a lockdown. That's a. Oh my God. Would you ever go to the moon?
When it depends on how long it takes to get there, child. But I definitely, I do want to. I think it would be the scariest shit I ever did in my entire life. But like, if I was given the opportunity to do it before I passed away, I would do it. I would force myself to do it, because like, imagine watching the Earth rise from the moon instead of like the opposite.
So here's a fun fact: if you go drive from Atlanta to California, it's going to depend on traffic. It'll probably take like 2 to 3 days, and that's the same amount of time it takes to get to the moon. It takes 3 days to get to the moon.
Oh, really?
Yep. It takes 3 days for a spacecraft to reach the moon. During that time, a spacecraft travels at least 240,000 miles per hour.
Jesus.
I mean, that's fucking fast, bitch. I'm over here talking about, bitch, we going 75 on 85 to Cali.
That shit
and that shit's wild. Yeah.
Wow. But like how I always think it's crazy that the Earth is spinning so incredibly fast, but it's so fucking big, and gravity is so strong. Like, we don't feel this shit.
Yeah.
But the Earth spins fast as fuck. And then it's moving in orbit around the sun, and then the sun is moving in orbit in the galaxy around the fucking black hole. So it's like, what?
Yeah, that shit is crazy. So I used to be a huge fan of the Magic School Bus, and my favorite episode was the episode that they did on space, and they were going to different planets. And by the time they got to Pluto, I just thought it was so fucking twisted as a kid, because I'm like, I don't think that makes sense. But this is like a show that I'm looking at as like a real science show. So motherfucking Arnold, was his name Arnold? I don't know. The guy, he had like orange hair. He looked like Chucky Finster and all them that type of character. He has curly hair, glasses. He stepped off their little school bus, which is crazy. These motherfuckers took a school bus to the galaxy. That is wild. Miss Frizzle's a bad bitch, period.
Yes, I loved her.
but he stepped off, or he took off his space hat, and his face like crystallized, like it was frozen.
Oh yeah.
And everybody screamed like Arnold. I don't even know if that's his name, but I think it's
So
Arnold.
we could just go.
But his face crystallized, and then it went to commercials. So as a kid, I was like, did he just die? Like, he dead? Did he die? And they put him back on the motherfucking spaceship, and this nigga had like a little cold and some sniffles.
Oh, girl.
Bitch,
He would have
if we went to Pluto, if we even made it, I don't think we can make it to Pluto. Like,
I mean,
we need some Tony Stark technology.
I mean,
bitch.
yes. Like, I would not want to be that far. Like, bro.
Oh, let me see how long it would take to get to Pluto. I'm just
Pluto
like,
is
I'm gagged. I'm thinking
incredibly like. It took 9 years for New Horizons to get to Pluto.
fuck
9.5
nine
years.
and a half.
Yep.
Horizon. What was that? It was a spaceship launch.
It was like it was
that
like a
they
little
did.
probe that they did in like 2006.
Mhm.
Even and it was traveling at 36,400 miles per hour, and it took 9.5 years. And Pluto is 3 billion miles away from the fucking sun, or at least on the day that they drove by that shit.
It's crazy. So did we get photos from it?
Oh yes, we got one of the first like really in color, beautiful pictures of Pluto that we had really ever gotten. Was from that mission, and the moon sharing as well. So
Oh my god! Can you send me that?
yeah,
I'm like very intrigued.
it's just
Planets kind of creep me out because I have megalophobia, bitch.
I
As you know,
understand.
like when things is too big, bitch, I be like, that's why I ain't never, bitch. I'm keeping my black ass on this ground. I don't even like climbing up too many flights of apartment stairs, bitch. That isn't enclosed. Like, why am I standing outside by this rail hole? Like, ooh, I
just love. I don't.
I
know.
used to be a.
Used to be what?
Oh my god, this is Pluto.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So for years, Pluto had just been a gray dot on people's screens, but now we can see the reds and the. They have a little heart structure in it too, that you can
We
see.
thought that Pluto was. I thought it was like blue.
Yeah, it was just like a blob on people's screens, child.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is some wild shit. Do you think that there's identical universes
I think
that look like us?
I don't know. I don't know, because then I would be like, what are the borders of a universe? Like what? Like I love the idea of a multiverse for like, Marvel and all that shit. Like I love that.
Mhm.
But in my opinion, I'm like, what prevents the next universe from? Why is it not just a big universe? Like, what is the definition of a universe? Like, if it's everything, then that
okay.
other thing is the universe too.
Yeah, if it's still in there, right? Unless I think a lot of people think of it as if like you're watching Marvel or Star Trek, and it's like they do this thing where they go through this black hole and it's like shoom, and then you're in another fucking. I think that's why people be saying like other universes, but what if this one universe there's just more shit out there
Yeah.
because we ain't even reached past the shit in our own solar system, and damn sure ain't touched down on our next door neighbors.
Yes.
So, bitch, could you imagine? Like, I do think earlier we were talking about the idea. What was it, like social mirroring?
Yes.
That natural instinct would kind of mirror the idea of the same like the same structure of like, okay, there's another sun with more another version of Earth, and like, so who knows?
Yeah, I mean,
Who fucking knows?
I think the closest we'll have to getting that answer, or the closest we will ever get to get that answer, is if someone, or maybe in, I don't know, a million years, we build technology that's able to see what's going on with black holes. Like, can we get out of it? What's inside of it? What's on the other side of it? Is there another side of it? Is it just,
Well, in my experience, there's always a way in and out of a black hole.
You
okay?
better believe it. You better
I
believe
have a lot
it.
of experience. I might be qualified to look into that one.
Yes. Yes. I do.
But yeah, that shit's crazy.
Black holes like I'm watching sci-fi. Superpower pussy like I'm watching Sky High. Period, bitch.
Oh, hold up. Where my sound effects? Okay, quickly. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break.
Her.
Hey everyone! Thank you so much for checking out our podcast, Relatable Content. Now, we have so much fun creating these podcast episodes and getting them out to you. But we want to hear directly from you. Do you have any stories to tell? Do you want any advice from us? Make sure that you email us at myrelatablepod@gmail.com. Remember, all of these messages can remain anonymous. And if you're really bold, you can click the link below and leave us a voice message on Anchor. We can't wait to hear from you, so make sure you leave us a message.
All right, everybody, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. So today for Relatable Situations, cue the theme song. What's your situation?
I wanna know that. I really want to know that.
What's your situation? We have an audio submission, so let's check it out.
Hey guys, it's Tony. I just wanted to start off by saying I love the pod. I'm enjoying the pod. Keep working on the pod. And yeah, so I have two unrelated questions this week. My first one is something I'm sure you can help me out with. It's how are you staying motivated, like day by day, or what do you do to get you motivated for what your day holds? Like, yeah, why do you get out of bed, Why do anything? And my second question is, would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $500,000 or just take 50,000 straight up? Just cut me a check for 50,000. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys. Yeah, let me know.
Oh, well, wow. The money question really got me.
I was like, huh.
Yeah, shout out to Tony Baloney. That's my girlfriend, and produced for me and Adrian Expression.
And
so
all of sucker
motherfucker be crazy with them beats.
Yeah.
What do you do? What about you, Adrian? What do you do to get yourself out of bed when, child, we really just here on Earth and we don't really gotta do shit?
Well,
if we don't want to.
I don't know. I try to, if I feel like shit, sometimes I feel like shit, so just feel like shit. But sometimes if I feel like I need to be motivated or whatever, I look for any little thing that inspires me. A lot of times it'd be artists or something. If I see them doing something cool as fuck, I'm like, damn, I need to get my ass up. So when I need the little push, I try to look for things that are motivating. But the reason I do it, it could range. Just the reason I get up, maybe the sun is shining, I want to experience life, or maybe I need to pay a bill, so I need to get my ass up anyway. It don't matter whether I feel like it or not. It's kind of like, it just ranges. And I feel like that's just normal. It's human.
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree. I think that in terms of just being motivated to actually do it, I like what you said about the artist thing, because a lot of times for me, if I'm finna watch a Beyonce documentary or just one of those artist documentaries, like recording artists, just for my personal taste, I'm like, oh, bitch, let me get my
I need to get up.
It just, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
It makes me think like there is something to, I think that as people, as long as we have something to strive for, we feel good.
Yeah.
If we say, oh, bitch, by the end of this week, I want to build up my body to run 3 miles, which is actually a fact for myself. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say that, or, oh, I'm working on my mixtape. Let me put this out, and then, okay, well, this is my last semester. I graduate in 4 months. Like, stuff like that, I think, is what keeps the body going. And as you get older, it's like, girl, they just throw you out into this world. They're like, you figured it out, I don't know. And it's like, bitch, well, where are the things I have to strive for? The only thing I had to do was graduate 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. And then it's like, what do I do from there? So yeah, I just think that, like, it's cool that you said thing about artists, because if we follow the things that we like, we'll have something to strive for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I think. And what was the second one? It was 500. What is it?
It was $50,000 right now, or flip a coin and you might win 500,000. And I'm gonna take the 50,000. I'm gonna take the 50,000. I'm sorry, like I'm gonna take the 50. You mean to tell me 50,000 guaranteed, and then I flip a coin, I might win 500,000? Give me the 50,000 right now.
Yeah. Yep. My whole life has been a gamble,
Exactly.
bitch. I'm
I'm
not finna do
tired.
it for $50,000, bitch. I'm tired. I don't know, bitch. I gamble every day when I wake up, bitch.
Give me the money right now.
Bitch. Yeah. Every time I take that last shot, I'm like, okay, you gambling your liver right now, bitch. You got a choice here, ho. So yeah, let me go ahead and give me that fucking money.
Child, you know what would
my God,
happen
if
though is this is how life happens is that I would take the 50,000 and then the next person would flip the coin and win the 500,000. That's how life would happen.
That's exactly how it will happen. But and then here's another thing too. What else is crazy is I think just like with the people we are, I think that we would get that $50,000 and when we invest it into our
that's
art, we
true.
won't even realize like I do feel like because a lot of people it's like just depending on who you are, everybody's spending money differently. But I know that if I had that 50K, I would invest it into my art to the point where it's like, damn, did I buy myself? Like, bitch, how am I broke again? The whole time I just put it into my creative endeavors. But I think investing is important too. And a lot of people, some people invest in stocks, some people invest in, whatever. But I do think that if I have $50,000, I would invest it in my
Yourself,
vision
like, yeah.
because I believe in my vision so much.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to work so much that, bitch, it can only help it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna hold a little bit to the side, go to a little strip club.
yeah.
Bitch, I'm listen. It better be some strippers I know. It better be some sickening sickening queer strippers or something. Cause bitch, I need my money.
You know what? I would just and then also the queens too, bitch. So you tip them.
Oh yeah, we definitely going to the gay bars and giving the girls $1 or $2.
Yeah.
I've never been to a straight strip club. I would go. I would live. I would live. Shout out to all the strippers.
I don't really want to, and the only reason I don't want to is because of the men there. That's it.
the nigga energy. Yeah, I wish there was a strip club of women that I could go to and feel comfortable
with no straight.
But I already know you niggas be shooting in Atlanta, so I'm not dealing with that. You niggas be in these streets like, bitch, we are here to watch women dance, and you are doing this, girl. No,
they be taking that shit so serious. I'm like, okay, I've been to a gay one though.
I've been to a gay. Never mind. Well, I think that this was a great episode.
It definitely was.
What would you like to lead the people with this week?
I think what I've been talking about. We are literally on a spinning rock, y'all. Don't take shit so serious. Live your life too short. We're on a spinning rock. Literally on a spinning rock around a hot ball of gas. That's like, honestly, we don't know if she's gonna take us out in the next motherfucking week. Like, just live your life.
Look at this guy.
Let's go. It's our time, bitch.
Here we go. What's your? Oh my God, this is so fucking. What's the word? Morbid of me to say. What is your song are you playing if the world's ended right now?
I don't know because I just feel like crazy. I know we already talked about it, but can you imagine playing Doechie's Crazy while the sky is falling down while asteroids are fucking lighting up our shit?
Oh my God.
Bitch, is that crazy? Bitch, I would get my life, bitch. And bitch, we better be doing the choreography together while this shit is coming. While the sky is on fire, bitch. Like, I would get my life.
I was thinking, no, okay, so see, Crazy's literally the perfect one for the scenario, but let me give you like this weird, like emotional twist. I was gonna say Wanda's Country Vision because it's the same tempo, but it's like campy and happy. So like, you know how creepy that would be? WandaVision and bitches is just
dying
like getting mutilated and they asses get
and buildings are falling down, bitch.
And we just and we just looking at all of our aunties, uncles, sisters, and brothers, like, everybody. We looking around like,
what are y'all doing?
This isn't y'all. Can I get a Wanda? Bitch, literally like 100 people named Wanda literally go down to the floor, bitch, and get crushed to death.
Oh, that would be so hilarious.
My motherfucking
I didn't even
God.
think about that. Like
that
a song that represents the complete opposite.
Yes. Or like, damn, I don't know. I'm gonna think of some. Rain on Me would be. That's actually a really good one though. Because
Rain on Me would be good.
It could be like low-key spiritual in a weird way because it's like, bitch, we dying. Like Rain on Me.
I feel like Hey Y'all would be funny as fuck. Like motherfucking asteroids
Not
up on
Hey
the sun. Yeah. Hey Y'all. Boom boom.
Oh my
bitch.
God. Imagine. I love to do some Jordan Peele airy, weird like thoughts. Imagine if the part on the chorus where he says, "Y'all don't hear me, y'all just want to dance." It's like it goes to like a vocal silence and it just airs out. Cause low-key, that's life, bitch. Because you know how we ain't taking care of the ozone. We telling y'all about climate change and shit.
We ain't doing shit.
And in that song, he literally just saying, y'all don't hear me, y'all just want to dance. I didn't hear that shit until 2 years ago. And the song came out like 20. Okay. So like that would be kind of creepy. I be trying to write stuff in my brain.
I got the mind of a mastermind.
I got the mind of a yeah.
Now shake it.
That's so crazy.
Shake it.
I'm sorry. I'm just that might be the one. I'm sorry. Shake it, shake it.
And the earth is shaking, bitch.
Oh my God. I love it. Okay, y'all. We need to get out of here. I'll leave the people with what was mine? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, remember to enjoy life. It's piggybacking off what you're saying. Just remember to enjoy life because the key is to chase your happiness. Stress and anxiety and depression are amongst us every fucking day. You just got to do the thing that makes you happy. Sometimes that means limiting yourself or like taking a second to try something else. It sucks walking through the fire to figure some shit out. But if you do it, it's just, I do think that like, it will just help you long because you're like, bitch, I'm happy I got that shit out of the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm just like I had such a fear of just like tackling my anxiety. I used to have really fucking bad anxiety a couple years ago. I don't know if I already said this or not, but like on the pod. But like that shit was, and I had to figure it out, bitch. I had to sit with myself and do the work to figure out how to get this off me. A lot of times it's time passing, but then it's also just, you know, taking a life awareness. What was the things that would make me anxious? I gotta eliminate them. Whether it's people, jobs, bitch, they had to go, and they did, and they left.
And it's so good that you said that. Like it's things, and it could be people too. And it sucks, like when you realize that, and you're like, "Fuck!" And if you fight against it, you're gonna be anxious. If you don't do what you need to do, it's gonna continue to fuck with you. So it's like, and when you cut them off, it might be a strange thing to do, especially if you haven't done no shit like that before. But when you do it and you find your peace, you're like, damn, bitch, I should have did that shit.
Yeah. That's why I've always looked at myself as a non-confrontational person, but as life has gone on, I'm being more honest, not because I'm mean or anything. I just have to take care of my fucking mental health. If I'm going to be a good friend, a good partner, a good son, a good brother, bitch, I need to be in the right space. Otherwise, I'm going to be walking around here ready to fight you hoes for no reason. When it's really just, I need to leave that job, or I need to get rid of this thing, or I need to just whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I think just, you know, try your best to communicate effectively to get to your happiest place to be happy and chase your happiness.
Yeah. I love
Yes. I'm gonna go take an edible now. I'm just kidding. But bitch, I'm about to go to bed. Love you all.
Love y'all.
Adrian, this was iconic as always.
It was great. Hope we actually gave y'all some space to dream about space.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, absolutely.
So,
well, I hope y'all have a great week. Today is the day before the day you're hearing this for us, so we're gonna go get drunk. So currently, right now, we are hungover. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.